Now here's Parker. Pass to Gervin. Back to Parker. To the paint. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Tony Parker.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Deflected. To the right side. Lets it fly. Tipped. And he gets it back. Here's Robinson. That one goes. Count it. Robinson's got 10 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Parker.
Tony Parker.
Lays it up and banks it in.
Timeout. New
And
York.
it's a 12-point Spurs lead.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
New York calls timeout.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of the scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Right wing. Here's Reed. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
At the line for the Knicks.
He's perfect from the line this time. San Antonio leading. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Pass to Frazier. Here's Ewing. Rebounded by Gervin. San Antonio with the ball. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Offensive rebound. Duncan. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. And San Antonio leads by 10.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Misses in close.
Oh, gritty defense. Protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Right now, but you can't pin the blame on this guy. No, he's got to get some more help from somebody on his team. Help him. Help that man.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
For your Knicks City Dancer. There's another big cheer for your Knicks City Kid.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. And then Aldridge with the dunk.
Assisted by...
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Ewing.
2 minutes.
And another shot. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Charge to LaMarcus Aldridge.
And he drops the first.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for New York.
Second free throw, no good. And so it's San Antonio with it. They lead by 11.
George Gervin.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Pass to King. Here's to Busher. Basket counts. 6 points for him.
Well, the analytics would say take either that shot or something from downtown.
Here's Duncan. It's tipped. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Pass to Gervin. Nails the baby hook.
Assist from
And San Antonio leads by 13.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Here's to Busher. And the Knicks miss again.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Aldridge, right side. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
personal foul.
LaMarcus has been around long enough to know how to draw a call. That's an important trait for a big man to have.
The Spurs making a switch here.
At the line, 2 shots.
And he makes the first but misses the second. Inside. Here Starks. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
The officials were right on top of that.
First free throw is good.
Both
teams deciding to change it up.
John Starks. At the line, 2 shots.
He does not get the second one. And it's a Spurs ball. Pass to Elliott. From 6 feet away. That one drops for him.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Here's Starks. Here's Ewing. Off with the layup. Pass to Robinson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Robinson's got 12.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. Love it.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, and it has to be a great play on each end.
And so it's San Antonio looking in total control. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And the Knicks with the possession here. 17-point game. Good work defensively by Robinson. Here's Elliott. Unable to get that one. Ooh, solid defense from Anthony. Here's Ewing. Count it.
It looked like he was playing against his little brother out there, the way he just went right over him with his height.
Out to the right wing. Back to Parker. From 17. And the shot goes in.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Had a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for San Antonio. Robinson with a steal. That shot's good by Parker. And San Antonio leads by 21.
New York.
Well, when you're careless with the ball, that's what happens. It ends up going the other direction.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Now a timeout called by New York.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here, the coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
Let me hear you once
We
again.
played just over a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Anthony. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Robinson.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
From 8 feet. And he can't bank that one in.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
The baseline J is on the way. Frazier shot is off.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And the basket by Leonard.
Leonard.
You see how composed Leonard is close to the bucket? Knows exactly how to score at will.
Anthony right side.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds. San Antonio will have it.
Ball.
On offense, here is San Antonio. Good momentum. 8 straight points. It's stolen. And that one's good.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
From Walt Frazier.
On offense, here are the Spurs. Out to the right wing. Pass to Parker. From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
Great job of closing the space and getting a hand up.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Here's Leonard. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Here's Ewing. Robinson with a steal.
2 minutes.
Parker outside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The
Yeah,
assist.
it's easy to see why they go to him so often, because they know they can depend on him to come through for them.
Here's Parker. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass.
Show it to your hubby. Please don't get annoyed. You'll be talking like you got a point. I got hundreds in my pocket. I got hundreds from Detroit. Spend it on some things that I don't need because I do enjoy it. Don't be playing with my feelings, baby girl. It's not a toy. I'm the best out. Sorry that you left out. If you thought of something opposite, then go ahead, bounce. Never care about nada. Go ahead and make me care now. Turn my feelings off and now I'm ready for my close up. Closer, closer. She be getting closer. One more step. Your relationship is over. Good to meet ya when you're coming over. Trying to put my hand around your itty bitty shoulder. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the highway. All about my cheese, it's a rat race. If you win it first, you in last place. They got me in a bad place. Might crash the whip in the highway. All about my cheese, it's a rat race. If you win it first, you in last place.
Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge is joining us from the sideline. We'll see the Houston Rockets taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
And guys, that's a sight we've become far too accustomed to see. Antetokounmpo throwing it down like it was just another day at the office.
Now here's Harden. Bangs home the trifecta.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Robertson with it. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. And Abdul-Jabbar throws it down.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Harden. And that one drops. Harden's got 5 points so far.
And you talk about the best ball handlers in the league. Don't forget about James Harden.
Antetokounmpo. Malone with the block. Outside, Drexler. Malone trying to break free. It's tipped. Now the Bucks moving it up. Malone with the steal. Here's Harden on the wing. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
And Harden is a nightmare in the pick and roll. Just a clever combo guard who is completely unpredictable.
Now here's Robertson. A second chance effort. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Here's Harden. He's got 7. From deep three-point range, Milwaukee with the rebound. Fast break, Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo running. Johnson, good.
You can see the evolution of Giannis as a passer. He's gotten good at thinking for himself and his teammates.
Pass to McGrady. Back to Malone. Drexler right side. Shot clock at 5. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Olajuwon.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Houston with a big group substitution here. And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Critical part of the game. You have to be flexible. You have to be able to adjust what you're doing.
Pass to Cummings. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
The correct decision by Middleton, moving to his wide-open teammate, Chris, a terrific passer off the wing.
Milwaukee ball.
Bucks leading by 4. Moncrief's shot is off. There's a minute 47 left here in the opening quarter. To the wing right side. Harden scanning the floor. Out to the right wing. Outside Murphy. Can they get it? Hayes. That shot off the mark. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Here's Cummings. That one good for 2. Cummings got his second bucket of the game to go.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why that he creates so many opportunities for others.
And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for Milwaukee?
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. From deep, Harden. Here's Yao. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Yeah, it's not easy trying to keep Yao Ming off the glass, just wreaking havoc with his activity on the offensive boards.
This is who you want leading that play, a sure passer with great awareness.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Ooh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip. To the inside. Allen, that's good.
As the pure athleticism, Allen gets it done inside.
Here's Harden. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul.
Allen picks one up.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
For Houston.
The Rockets shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Bridgman. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And just a smooth player who reads the floor incredibly well. Harden is always looking to get his teammates involved. Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And they're scoring pretty well.
The Rockets, 16. Ladies and gentlemen.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
And that's really hard on a defense, having to play deeper into the clock and having to cover a lot more ground.
Al Paul. Malone outside. Back to Paul. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Leading by 5. And they recover it. Moncrief. And the ball is good. On 3, got 5.
You just can't afford to leave open shooters in this league. Everyone is practicing the 3.
Paul surveying the floor. No good. Shot missing. Good defense by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Giannis. That's it. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
How about the effort? You didn't think a little contact would prevent Giannis from scoring, did you?
And now the first timeout called here for the...